Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back also to this series about the course level design for games on CGMA. Today I'm gonna talk to you about what I did on week 8, and I know it's been a while. I'm sorry for that. I just finished the course and I didn't really have the time recently to update you with my blog posts and my videos. But yeah, so I'm planning to do. So today I'm doing the video about week 8. I'm also planning to do upcoming a video about week 9 and 10, and also maybe a video about just what I liked about the course and what I did not like and if I recommended it, and also just like a kind of a conclusion and overview of the course. So yeah, let's dive right into it. So for week 8, this is gonna be a shorter video. You can also see it into my blog post that it was a holiday week for me, so I did not really have the time to finish an assignment. But I wanted to explore some things and I want to talk to you about it. So yeah, during this week we were talking about how to add life to your level. So we were talking about animation, sound effects, VFX, and stuff like that that can really enhance the life that you can put in your level. And so because I had like almost a day or a little bit more than a day to watch all the lectures and do something, well, I decided that I would focus on learning some new things that I could use in another upcoming level. So I still wanted to kind of make a cool, interesting idea with that. And so maybe if I have time after, and if the idea is good enough, I can just come back to it and make something with it. So I'll just talk to you about what the assignment was. So the requirement for this week level were to create a dramatic skill. So this was really the theme of the week. So the references that the instructor gave us was Honey, I Shrunk the Kid, the movie where the parents shrunk the kid and the kids are just like, the size of an ant, basically. And also the game Grounded. So it's an adventure game where the character is very small, and you kind of combat wasp, and the grass is just like taller than you and stuff like that. So really a big sense of scale for those environments. So this was the idea, and we needed also to use a new blueprint. So we needed to use a little robot from the Stackabot Unreal project. If you guys haven't seen that, I invite you to go on Unreal Marketplace and just download it. I'll try to find a link and put it in the description, maybe. And so the style was free, so we could do a cartoony thing or more of a realistic thing. It was up to our choice. And so we really needed to focus on adding life to our level with what we've learned. And so you guessed that my focus was on adding life to this level, but the level never got fully made. But still, I wanted to find a good idea, and so let's talk about how I found my idea. As always, I'm an pure ref, and this is the chaotic me just finding some ideas. So to start, I kind of had a couple. I did find a couple of references from the game Grounded that I put in there just to give me some ideas. And I was kind of battling a couple of ideas. I was thinking maybe I could do something sci-fi, or maybe I could do something that is more natural, and maybe I could do something that is inspired, by the magical bus, and this movie that was called Once Upon a Time Life. And so, just like maybe you're a nanobot or something like that that's fighting bacteria, but it was kind of it was pretty hard to make, I feel, and I didn't really find some cool, interesting ideas. I also really like the idea in this game that is Little Nightmare. I think this game looks pretty fantastic, but I didn't play it. But I think that the sense of scale was also pretty good. And into all those cute little things like Thumbelina or something like that. So I was just like kind of finding, ideas. But then I was kind of stuck with this robot blueprint. And so I was like, how can I use this robot blueprint, and how can I use, a robot into my story? And then I remember a game that I put on my wish list that is called Endling. here, and I just found the art style like so cool, and I haven't played it yet, but it's definitely on my wishes. And I love this shot in the trailer where you know, it's a forest and it's all burning, and I think that this was really close to my heart, and I was like, oh okay, maybe I can, you know, work with that, with more of a burning forest. And so the idea was then that maybe you are a robot that is a seed bearer, so your goal is to help rebuild a burnt out forest. So this was the idea, and I'm a very big fan of Goro Fujita artwork, and this little drawing here really inspired me. So with that, I just kind of played around with that and made myself a cleaner mood board. So yeah, so let's talk about what I came up with. So basically, you are you play a little reforestation robot called a seed bearer that just got dropped on a location, and your objective is to plant new tree seeds to help the forest grow back, but be careful of hazards like fire, and also crows, because crows can steal your seeds. So I answered again all of those questions to help me. So who a little reforestation robot, the seed bearer, when, so it would be in now or near future, where in a burned forest, what planting seeds to regrow the forest. Why? Because you want the life to return there. And how? By exploring the forest, finding great seed beds, and avoid open space where crows can steal your seeds. So with that, I just started kind of thinking about what could be interesting to put into my level, and then I made some things in Unreal for that. So let's just go in Unreal, and I'll show you what I did, and after I can talk to you about little tips and tricks I found along the way. We are now in Unreal, and I'm just gonna play that so you can see what I've been doing. So I have my little robot here, and yeah, I changed a couple of things because the robot has blue eyes and blue lights in the original blueprint, but I played a bit with the character, and I also made it red. So we have like a little grass here that's moving, and you can see that I'm not moving very fast. Oh, there's a seed bed here. I can just put the seeds in there, and then I can move fast. So this was my idea, that I wanted to play with the character animation for that. And you would have some pickup points where you can pick up some seeds. So I pick a seed here, and I need to put it in the next bed. And the bed is here. Alright. I played a bit with the atmosphere and found some cool, interesting things to learn with gradient stuff, also with materials. And you can see that I made a big crow that is just like moving around. And yeah, and that was pretty much it. I also played with the camera, and as I said, I had not much more than a day to learn all those new stuff and to watch the lectures. So it was pretty fast. And by a day, I don't mean like 24 hours. You know, I mean like a couple of hours in a day. So yeah. So, and also I played with the camera. So because in my previous levels I had a problem that, you know, whenever I had things like trees, it was always affecting the camera, and I didn't know what to do with that, and so I learned how to do it. So I'm just maybe get out of here, and so yeah. So for the crow, it's something very simple that you can just find many different tutorials on the internet. You know, it's just the crow is just moving on his plane, basically. So the crow is there, and it's just moving on his plane. And so the idea was that maybe I could just, you know, put those blinds in the open spaces to help me just be like, oh, you know, pay attention, there's an enemy here. So that was the idea. The grass is from the Stackobot project, and I tweaked it a little bit, but basically it's just, you know, I just took it and just tweaked it, so because I didn't know really how to make it move, but I just found something and it's good enough. Same thing for the little particles. I just found a particle, I think it's in a free Unreal project. I think it was in the hour of code or something like that. So this is also something very, very simple that I took and just tweaked it. Just excuse me here. And so I made two different blueprints for those assets. One, you know, that you can pick up the seeds, and one you can just put the seeds in. And also I played with my character blueprint. You can see that now I'm in my character blueprint, and so I just put, you know, the acorn here and attached it to my character in the correct position. And it's pretty simple, but I just, you know, played with the acorn that when it's, you know, when it's visible in on the character, well, you cannot pick up a new one, and when it's not visible in the character, well, you can pick up a new one. So I just play with visibility in my blueprints. Nothing very complicated because I'm not I'm still learning, you know, doing visual scripting, so I don't yet do very complicated stuff. And also I played with the character movement, so I just tweaked some things in the character movement. So the max speed is a little bit boosted when you can go when you can run, and it's pretty slower when you can walk. And that's pretty much it, really. It was not super complicated to do, but it was very new, so I needed to learn a bunch of new stuff. And also I made for these three a little gradient material that I'm pretty sure I'm going to use in other projects. So if I can go here, I'm guessing I have it here somewhere. So yeah, so this is a pretty simple gradient material, and right now it's just in emissive, but I could use it in other than emissive. But I just found a cool tutorial about making a gradient that can be affected by the placement either of the object in the space or the object length. So I play with that to make something. So it's I think it's really cool. So it just kind of gives a look that the bottom is burnt out. So yeah. So that was pretty much it for me this week. So I played with spline animation, some materials, some effects, some character movement. Playing in the blueprint, the character blueprint was very new, and making some more complex assets to use into my levels. And I think this has some potential. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this week. As I said, it was very simple because I didn't have a lot of time. I had just a couple of hours to learn all of those little things. And but it was super fun to just learn how to play with the character animation, with the character movement, and how to affect it and reference it in other blueprints, and also making stuff move on a spline and stuff like that. So I think this is going to be very useful for me in the future for new levels. And I think this kind of idea has some potential, so maybe in the future I can make a level with that. It's I think I'm pretty good at just having a ton of ideas, so we'll see where it leads. So yeah, so I'll talk to you on another video about the final week of this course, and also, as I said, I'm also planning to do a little video about what I liked and what I think could be improved in this course, and if you should do it or not. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video. And for now, we'll just enjoy playing games and make games, and I'll see you on another one. Bye!